Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about another Christian fiction book that I am so excited to share with you. So today I am going to be talking about To Win a Prince by Toni Shiloh. This is the sequel to In Search of a Prince, and let me tell you, this is another 5-star read. I loved it. So for the first book, I really loved everything about it, but this book, the romance in this book was just perfect. I loved it so much. And the cover of her books are absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So in the first book, we follow Brielle, and I've talked about that book before, so I won't say too much about it, but she finds out she's a princess. She goes to a country in Africa to see her grandfather, who she knew nothing about. Then she goes and then she finds out that she needs to marry a prince in order to become queen after her grandfather passes away. So that's the first book. And there's something that happens at the end. This review is going to be a little bit spoilery, but not much, I promise you. But the main male character in this, he is in the first book, and he kind of did some crime against the crown and against Brielle before she became queen. So this book is all about Iris, which is Brielle's best friend, and about a guy who did some crimes against the crown. Toni Shiloh does an incredible job. So if you're looking for a really great romance story with such a great faith element to it, you are going to love her books. This is only the second book I've read by her, and I'm definitely going to be trying to find everything that she's written before and what she will write after, because this was amazing, and I want more books set in this country. It's a make-believe country called Oloro Ile, and it's a beautiful country, beautiful characters. I want to see more. So again, as I said, this is about Iris and Ekon. So Ekon, as I said, he did a lot of crimes against the crown in the first book. So his punishment is to be a consultant to work along with Iris, because Iris is building a fashion company on the island, so she can help the locals get their fashions and creations created and be able to earn more money. Being a local, they didn't earn very much, and so she really wanted to help them and teach them about finances and just teach them and help them along. So she created this company, and he is now has to associate with her and help her company, as well as do some community service for doing the crimes that he did, which is a really nice thing of the queen, because he could have been sent to prison for what he did, but she was kind enough to say that in order to help with that, and he was also stripped of his title, so he's no longer prince. So this is all about, I love the element of having a fashion company throughout the book. I thought that was really neat, kind of seeing the fashion industry and what goes on behind those scenes. Iris is an incredible boss, and I just think she really takes to heart every single employee, and really she is a hard boss, but she is a kind boss as well. Like, she knows exactly what needs to get done. She knows, like, if something's not right in the company and she knows it, she's not going to deal with you because you're not nice. Or you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. But again, she's also really nice, and I just loved Iris's character, and she kind of reminded me of myself a lot, because she fantasized a lot about Ekon. She was in love with him, but she has said in the past that she has had daydreams of many men in her life, which I have. I mean, I've had a lot of crushes on Hollywood stars throughout the years, so I felt a really close attachment to her character that way. But so she starts to realize, I'm fantasizing too much about Ekon. I don't even know if the Lord wants me to have him as a husband, And so she realizes that she needs to step back, because in the beginning, he doesn't know God. He doesn't believe in God. So she realizes that she can't really have a relationship with him if he doesn't know and love the Lord. So she tries really hard, but she still has these feelings, and you realize why she still has these feelings, and just him and his journey as well to discover the Lord. And it was an incredible faith story as well as love story. I really loved it. The banter between the two of them, and it was just such a cute story. And there was some heartbreaking moments in it with Ikon and his family, and it was just really good. I cried at the ending. Well, almost at the ending. It was like the last couple of chapters. I was just like, ugh. But this was such a great book, so pick it up. I honestly think you probably could read this as a standalone, but I would say start off with the first one because they're both really, really good, really great stories. I love them both. I don't think there's going to be a third book, but if there is, I am grabbing it as soon as I can get my hands on it, because, yeah. If I could read these books that are set in Aurora LA for the rest of my life, I probably would, because they're really good, really great love stories. I really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, I say hurry up and ask your library to order it or pick up a copy, because these two books, this one and In Search of the Prince, were both really good and both at the top of my favorite list. So yes, I think that's all I'm going to say about it. I don't want to spoil too much, but just know that this is a great story of redemption as well, and just learning that even though we may lose faith in ourselves, and we may lose the respect of others, we will never lose the respect of God. He is the biggest redeemer in our lives, and no matter the mistakes that we make, he will always take us back when we ask him to. So it was a great redemption story too, and I love that. So I'm just excited that I got to read this book. I wish I picked it up sooner, like last weekend, because it was that good. So hurry up and pick it up. I think you're going to really enjoy this one. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next video.